Hey everyone, what's good? Alright, JazzedTutorials here, and this week we're going to create a Sepia, very awesome contrasty effect. You can use any photo you like in this tutorial. Keep in mind that whatever photo you use, it may have a different contrast outcome, so just make sure that, you're aware of that and not like, why is my photo different than yours? You'll understand, that's why. Okay? Alright, now I have a colored photo here, but you are more than welcome to use a black and white photo because essentially if you have a colored photo, you'll be turning it black and white. So it might just be easier to find a black and white photo you want to use. But if you want to use a colored photo, that's cool too. Just do a Command Shift U or Control Shift U. Turn yours black and white. Now we're going to duplicate the black and white layer, and you'll see why in a few minutes. So you have a background layer and a layer 1. Alright, they're both black and white. Now, if you want, this is optional, but in the beginning, before turning your photo black and white, if you'd like, you can turn the original background layer, just keep it colored, but when you do that, do a Control J, and then when you do on the duplicated layer, you can turn that layer black and white, but hide the original layer, so in case you make a mistake, you can always go back and fix it. But I'm not going to do that here because I'm not going to probably make the mistake that's possible. So yeah, okay. Here we go. So black and white photo. So now you're going to go up to Image and Adjustments. Image and Adjustments. And you're going to click on Photo Filter. Okay. And you're going to make it to this, Sepia. Sepia. That's what it's called. If I said it wrong, sue me. But that's how I'm saying it. Alright, so click that. As you can see here, it's not really too light. It's too light for the photo. It looks really weird. So in that case, change your density to a, see, 84 looks too, well, I guess you could do 100 if you really wanted to, but I think that looks too much, so I'm going to back it down to about, I think 80% looks good for me. But your photo might have a different contrast outcome, so play around with that density for you. Alright, click OK. Then, to give it that contrasty look, we're going to change that from normal to overlay. Now, if you feel like that's too much contrast, then you can go back and adjust it yourself by going to Image and Adjustments here, and brightness and contrast, adjust the brightness, and then adjust the contrast yourself. You can do it that way as well. Whichever looks better to you. They both give you that contrasty look. Or, if you want to do both, that's cool too. You can do an overlay, and then image adjustments and do brightness and contrast, and give it an extra bit of contrast. Totally do that too. Whatever suits you. I actually happen to like the way it looks without the contrast, the other way with the contrast. So I'm going to do mine as image adjustments, brightness and contrast, because I thought that looked pretty cool. But whatevers. You know what? Actually, maybe not. Well, yeah. All right, I'm going to do it this way. So yeah, I have a contrast of 83%. I know you should probably match it with the one above, but nah. Yeah. Higher contrast, so I'm going to 8348. Alright, there we go. Now, I'm going to take it a step further. Now you could stop right here and just say, that's the effect. I'm good. Leave me alone. Go on Facebook, upload it, and be like, yeah, photo. But I want to be a cool kid, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flatten this layer. Flatten my image. So it's that, because now I'm all done. I'm going to do a Control AX, or Command AX rather. And I've opened a texture of this sort. I actually, I think, found this on deviantart.com, if I remember correctly. I'm not really sure where I found it, but anyway, I'll give it to you in the description below. That way you can have it to use if you want to. And I'm going to paste it on here. And I'm going to go and take a brush of sort. I just have a random select of grunge brushes, whatever you want to use. I'm not going to provide these in the description below because really any brush will work fine with this. These are a little bit too large and I'm going to make sure that I have white, or I can use black. Yeah, you know what, black looks alright. And we're going to mask this out because if you don't mask it out and you make a mistake, sometimes you could be screwed in the end. So when you have a mask layer, if you make a mistake, you can always delete the mask layer and start over. That's why I love masking my layers. Just makes sense. Alright, and then just go like this. Hello? Oh, wait a minute. I pushed brush. We want to do the eraser tool. My bad, sorry. Alright, yeah, eraser tool. Alright, and then select a random grunge brush of your choice. Well, that's too big. Let's see. I think, yeah, that'll work. Alright, and then just randomly erase parts of the edges like such. And it's gonna come out looking really awesome. Not gonna lie on that. Like, seriously, look at this. Watch it. Oh my god. What is this? Oh my god. Is this not cool or what? Like, honestly, I think this might be the coolest image we've ever made. Well, not the coolest, but close enough. No, I can't use that one. I can use this one. Nope, can't use that one. I can use this one. And yeah, basically what you get is you end up getting this really cool image, like this, kind of, sort of. And I think that looks pretty badass. Now, when you put it on here, you can add other ones too. So, like, you can find another photo and add a second one and blend it in. I'm going to show you how to do that because I'm assuming you won't know how to do that. But maybe you will. I don't know. Let's see, I gotta pick a photo and do this with. Let's see. We'll use this one here. Alright, and then again, I gotta do the whole thing over again. Image adjustments. Oops, nope, that's totally wrong. Image adjustments, photo filter. Where is it at? This one, I think I'll just leave it on overlay. Much easier. Yeah, we're gonna leave it there. So, alright. Nope, don't see it. Okay, we're gonna paste that on here. And yeah, it looks a little too big, but too small, but you'll see the effect when I zoom in. Because the texture itself is really large. It's a large texture. Alright, so then you go over here, grab another eraser brush, and work some magic. Yeah. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Something like that. And then you can place it like anywhere you want. And I mean, you could go on, add more photos, and make a big, huge collage out of it. I think that's pretty badass. That's a pretty cool effect. Now, you could definitely just leave the photos as is. No need to go this step further. You can totally just take this photo here and leave it like such. So I'm going to erase my delete layer mask. And then if you delete the layer mask, you know, then you're good. So you can totally just go over here, and you could leave it just like that. You don't need to go that step further, but I'm just showing you how you can take it a step further and make it more awesome than it already is. So, alright guys, that's it. That was my tutorial for this week. I think it was pretty badass, but maybe you won't. Like I say all the time, everyone's got their own opinion. Everyone's a critic, and you can't please everyone, so you can only please certain people at certain times of the year or week. Alright guys, I will see you later on in another video with more awesomeness, and hopefully I will please you yet again. Thanks for watching, and as always, subscribe, comment, and always like. Liking gives you brownie points, and that's always a plus. The more likes and subscribers I have, the more awesome videos you will receive. The less likes and less subscribers, the less stuff you see from me. So away it goes. Alright guys, ciao now.